It's the same animal in both cases. It's how we perceive the same behaviour. And so it's remarkable that our behaviour as well can interrelate with these two denizens of our household as well as it does, that we all get on as well as we do. Because the ancestry of the dog and the cat couldn't be further apart. The ancestry of the dog through the wolf is of an animal that hunts as a pack, hunts as a group, and as a result of that have to have a hierarchy sorted out beforehand. They can't just sort of come to the kill and decide who's going to be in first, second or third. Everybody knows to know exactly where they are, so there's a top dog, second dog and third dog and so on. But in the world of the cats, in ancient times, the whole of the evolution of the cat family was originally in forest lands. You can't hunt as a group then because you bump into things, so it's the solitary life of the cat when it's the hunter. So when cats do come together, they come together in groups for things like mating and rearing young and so on. And we see that around any farmstead where you'll see groups of cats there together, or semi-feral cats, stray cats, where you get this same reenaction of the early days of the cat. And when you look at those, you don't see the real aggression there sorting things out. What you see, you could use the word affection. And the world of the cat is, because it is based on that affection, lets us in by using the same sort of thing. When we respond to a cat, we use gentle terms, we use affectionate terms, and the cat becomes bonded with us. If we become aggressive with a cat, it doesn't fit in. But the reverse is very often easily said for the dog, that by being firm, the dog knows where it should be. So remarkably, the two aspects of our character allow us to fit into their lives. This is a Sumatran tiger. It's one of the rarest big cats in the world. And you might think it's a small cat, but of course that's what a Sumatran is. It's not the big Siberian tiger. But as a Sumatran tiger, it is severely endangered, because one of the problems with so many cats in the world, the wild cats, they have fared very badly by their contact with us. And in complete contrast, our own domestic cats is the cat that has thrived on contact with us. It's almost an irony that as our contact has done well for one, it's pushed the others almost to the point of extinction. And sadly for the poor old Sumatran, it's so close to the point of extinction, it needs all the help that the zoos of the world, like the London Zoo, can give it. And there are now some 200 of these in captivity, but only 400 alive in the wild. So whilst we must all work towards the protection of animals like the Sumatran, at the same time we can only admire the great success of our own small cat, because if you are the prey of our domestic tabby, you will be just as in awe of it as we are of tigers. Both are the superb, supreme carnivores. Come on, that's it. Very few people go to the trouble of going for a walk with their cats in the woods. But if you do, you suddenly realise how superbly designed they are for the woodland hunting life.
In low vegetation, cats' whiskers bring them instant information. The pads on each paw tell of the texture underfoot, so they can adjust their walking noiselessly. Their slit-shaped pupils let them readily adjust from the bright outside to the woodland gloom, where they're most alert. They frequently investigate the scents left by cats and other animals.
Come on. Come on then.
I rattle my keys, which produce a high-pitched sound that they easily home in on.
Leroy, come on there.
The hunter has forward-facing eyes and short, powerful jaws to immobilize prey. Their feet walk in line with side-positioned shoulder blades. But when so their stride length can increase in a chase. Yet most of the time, it's the sounds and scent that draws the attention of the patrolling cat to prey. A tentative paw is often used before a bite, as the cat itself doesn't wish to get bitten. Voles and mice are the most usual prey of cats. When it comes to the capture of voles in grass, the ears home in on the exact position, and a pounce stuns the prey.
Cats are the ultimate nighttime hunters. Their senses are finely attuned to the nighttime world, and that, of course, means particularly the eyes. When you look at the eyes of the cat, they can take in, when their irises are fully open, up to 50% more light than we can with our eyes. And overall, they can manage on a sixth of the light that we need to be able to see. So when I look out into the dark, I can hardly see anything. But Leroy can make out a great deal more. But one of the things which has enabled him to see so well is that his eyes have sacrificed colour by and large to improve on their black and white low light sensitivity. Now you might think that's a loss, not seeing colour, but at this time of night I can hardly see out any colour at all because the light has been drained from the landscape and the colour with it. So gaining on that low light sensitivity is so important. And of course in the cat, the key thing that everyone through history have noted, whether it's back in the times of the ancient Egyptians or the medieval man, whether it was a god or whether it was a devil, was this night reflective eye. And the night reflective eye just is based on a mirror. It's a simple crystal mirror at the back of the eye. So when those low few photons of light are drifting around in the woods and they go through the cat's eyes into the retina,